hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game. It's the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. Thanks so much to everyone tuning in from around the world. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you. And also joining us once again, Brock, are those Philadelphia Eagles. Champions last year, dominating the perennial favorite Chiefs. And now they're facing a new test as they look to repeat.
This is supposed to be a league of parity, Kate. And these Eagles, they just find a way to be on this stage time after time, winning that Lombardi last February. So much of this team remains the same. The front office continues to go over the line of scrimmage. Now, just got to break out that blueprint they used last season, get the job done tonight.
A season of work and all the hype have led to this. The kick is away, and off we go in the Super Bowl. Xavier Gipson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. But I think this is one of those moments that you just go back in that backyard as a kid and you close your eyes and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Zone read give here to Barkley. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing? Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to pull this one away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And they're brought up by the 6th overall pick in 2019. One of the highest drafted Blue Devils ever, Daniel Jones.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey? Well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each run of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Taylor again. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. He's running for it. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Jones setting up the play action. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
On first down, Hurts. Throws caught. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. 1-yard gain on the play, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down throwing for Hurts. He can run it.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. A lot of Super Bowl left for us as we've reached the end of one. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Santa Clara coming up. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They go to Barkley again. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He'll try and run this. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First down, run with Barkley. And they try to power right forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Coming at the goal line. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Barkley. Push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
It's Barkley again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Colts, nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Colts ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. It's a small gain up to the 38. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
A gain of 50 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate, and we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Short pass brought in. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pull that in front further, 13-zip. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Eagles 14. Colts nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ashton Doolin now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. Puts this underneath to Taylor. Shoots away from one. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Now he takes it. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
On first down, Jones gets his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the red zone on first. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Michael Badgley on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Colts 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Well, that's the 2-minute warning. It's the Eagles with a 2nd and 7. Hurts looking to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Let's get it outright complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts throwing again. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, He's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
That's Smith on the slant. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Barkley takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. There's another for him. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. They'll send their tight end right. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
21, Colts 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On the tackle. A loss of 2.
So we've reached the half here in the Super Bowl, and we know our pal Scott Hansen has been watching intently. He's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen. Game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Here's Gould on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Starting the third with Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Badgley for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21, Colts 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Brought down by Rodney Thomas.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He tucks it and takes off. This gets forward to around the 29. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, here's Jones. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
For a Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. From the gun, Taylor. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. There's Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Blankenship on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
2nd down now, they need 7. They go again with Taylor. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Jones looking to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Birds got to it. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Eagles 28, Colts 14.
Let's get this point.
Talk about a chip shot.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Finds his man, Downs. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Talk about
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They're set up at the 35 now. Now a toss play, Taylor. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
3rd and 1. Here's Jones. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Straight ahead with Taylor. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Pittman sent in motion right. 3rd down, Jones to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Jones now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Badgley able to knock it through, and that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
11 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
So we're winding down to the end of the 2024 season. That's the end of 3 in Super Bowl 59. The Eagles with the lead, just a quarter away from a potential 3rd Super Bowl title. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They send a tight end in motion. 2nd down, here's an option. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep him from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep him from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Man in motion, headed right. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Eagles.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB-receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Cross on the stop. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. And a run with Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles making a 3-score game in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles push their lead to 18.
35, Colts 17.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Philadelphia.
Here's Gould on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts offense set to head out. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. To throw, here's Jones. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. Jones now to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Complete to number 1, Josh Downs. A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Jones gonna throw again. Oh, he's gonna run for it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, throw by Jones. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
Complete to Josh Downs. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He takes it himself. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be...
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, where you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. Coach can plead his case all he wants, but we know it's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their 4th down stand.
Waste of time. My jersey.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Jones going to do it himself. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And they take this in for the score. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Badgley for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts make it an 11-point ball game.
35. Colts 24.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. New set of downs for him from the 46. Barkley off the pistol again. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He brings it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So now here's 3rd and 5. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Hits his running back. And they take him down right along the 30. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles leading by 11. Colts in the nickel set on 3rd. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's running for it. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And the Eagles have flown back to that mountaintop, partner, repeating as Super Bowl champions. Well, as we all remember, last year, such a memorable game in its own right, seeing them deny Kansas City that three-peat. And now this game's going to sit right next to it in Eagles lore, repeating as champions and claiming their 3rd now Super Bowl title.
And we know how hard it is to do. Right, especially in this sport where everything is set up for you not to get back on this stage. The draft and free agency and schedule and all of it. And yet they've overcome it. They've overcome it with stability. They've overcome it with tremendous players. And in that Philly market, they know how to play some physical football.
So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Hewitt,